Well, hello, everyone, and welcome back. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are in the world. It is our One Heart, One Earth Global Healing Celebration. We're celebrating 1 year of this even existing. And my name is Lisa. I am your host and the host of the Buddhist Biohacker YouTube channel. So welcome in. Thank you for being here. And we are here. I'm so afraid I'm going to say your name wrong, your last name, but it's Joyce Vanderley. Is that correct? Did I do it right?
Yeah, van der Lely. Yeah, good.
Okay.
Well,
and
good.
you are joining us from across. Oh my God. Well, and you're across the world from us. Oh my gosh. How are you?
Yes, I am in New Zealand. It is morning for me the next day. Yeah, it's cool. Yeah.
Oh, it's so cool. And you do a lot of this yourself. Like you bring a lot of different people together. And I've got to tell you, I'm a little bit obsessed with your Instagram because it's so creative and amazing. You have such an energy. It's just this wild woman energy. I love it so much.
Oh, thank you. That is really nice to hear. Yeah. Yes, I do. I do love to connect with women all over the world. I'm originally from Holland, and I live in New Zealand, which is completely on the other side of the globe. So I also love your trailer with the globe and the hearts, because, seeing all this love, embracing Mother Earth. That is really how I have been feeling for years already. Like, we women in different places of the world, we're casting these lines and we're catching them and we're tightening the net and we're creating this beautiful safety net for our Mother Earth. And that is when I see your trailer with the hearts, I just get all fuzzy. Yeah.
Oh my God, I love how you're saying that too. Julie Hoyle had said to me a few weeks ago that she had this dream, and we were all just sharing our stories as wise women. And so what you're saying resonates with that too, where it's like, what a cool thing. It's like, we're like around a campfire, but it's really YouTube.
It feels like that, doesn't it? It feels like that. I mean, even like, as you said, we're in different places in the world, but it feels like we're together. It feels like we're sitting together in circle, sharing our stories, sharing our experiences, sharing our wisdom, and helping other women connect with their wisdom. Because that is what my work is all about, is that I help women find and connect their wisdom that is already in them. I think that a lot of us in our world, in our society, we have unlearned to have these connections, and we need to revisit those. Everything is already there. You just need to connect again, Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So connection, it's all about connection, and not just with others, but also with yourself and your inner power, your inner wisdom. Yeah. Bringing back the power and using it. Yeah. That's what I love. That's what I do. That's that's what you do too.
Yes, I love it. Well, in that connection, each time, like when we meet each other, we see those aspects of ourself in each other, and that's the thing. Like, and one of the things about you in particular that I think is so fabulous is you're so creative. And so it really inspires me. It's like, oh my God, like, look at that. Like, just the thing, you posted something on Instagram about autumn, because you guys are going into autumn while we're going into spring.
Yes.
And even the post itself, like the picture that you posted and the collage of colors and picture, I mean, it's really beautiful, Joyce. I mean, really, like, you really have this amazing gift.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. What I have learned is that I just drop into what warms my heart, what warms my soul. And so obviously then that resonates with others. They feel that same energy. So when I create and when I do the things that light me up, that make me happy, then that energy is more easily felt by others. And I think that is so you don't have to do something because you think others will like it. It's just you do the thing that feels right for you. When you do the thing that feels right for you, whether it is making music or dancing or creating or, whatever, I think we are all creatives in different ways. And when you find your vehicle of creative expression, just drop into that and just do that, because that will resonate with others. That will tighten those connections, and other people can taste that, other people can feel it, other people can use those energies then for their expression as well. Again, it's sort of you translate it in a certain way and you use it for how you do it. And I will hear a song. I cannot write songs, but I will hear a song and I will interpret that into my work, so it moves. That energy moves, and I love that. The energy, you adopt it into your way of expression, and then somebody else takes that and creates in their way with that again. So it's infinite. It just keeps going. It keeps giving.
Beautiful. What do you have going on? What's going on with you? I want you to have time to share that today in our little time segments we have.
What's going on? Well, I've been part of a lot of talk shows and podcasts lately, and this is one of them. One of the places where you can see me. But what I am really working with this year is to create this container. I call it the Deep Divine, which is where I do my work from, which is totally connecting women with their personal powers, with their hidden wisdom. It's not really hidden, but it's put away somewhere. So opening that up, I am really helping women to open up and connect with their superpowers, their beautiful wisdom, and then create from that. So my focus this year is a lot on helping women emerge. So that's one of the words that I had these 2 words for myself this year: refresh and emerge. Refresh, because I think that a lot of the things that we are looking for, that people are seeking, that people are, that people are hungry for, are things that are already there. And so it's refreshing rather than creating something completely new. It is finding what is important and reconnecting, refreshing, remembering. There's a lot of wisdom that we just need to remember, and allowing that space and time for yourself to do that. And I work mostly with women, and I noticed that a lot of women don't allow themselves even the time to sit with their wisdom, and to reconnect with that, and to start finding out what is really important in life, in their life. What are their values? What are their, and then love themselves for what they are and who they are and how they are, So there's a lot of self-love, a lot of finding a shadow work. I do a lot of shadow work. I always like to make it fun, shadow work seems to, it sometimes can feel very heavy and difficult, but I beg to differ. I think that there are fun ways to connect with those parts of yourself. And as an artist, it is easy. We need dark, otherwise we cannot create. You need dark, you need light. Otherwise, you don't have an energetic creation. If you just have light things, then there's no contrast. You cannot create a balance if there's only light. So you need that as well. But it's just like, you don't have to have it pull you down. It's just understanding and give. So I work with women, allowing that time, finding that rhythm, finding that harmony within themselves to actually go there and sit with themselves and remembering the stories and remembering the wisdom and reconnecting with that, and then emerging from there, emerging into their full power. Yeah, that's the work this year.
That is some good work. And Joyce also is part of our November Awakening events. You guys can find her in the November Awakening playlist, both in the Ajata Kasha app and here on Buddhist Biohacker YouTube. And this is definitely not enough time for us to talk. I hope you come back this year. I need to get you back on the show just so we can talk, because I feel like you have so many things to offer and you're so creative. Will you remind everybody what your website is, like how they can get in touch with you and find out about the work that you're doing?
Just go to theartemist.com. So it's ARTEMIST, artemist.com. And then you'll find everything. I mean, everything is connected. Everything that involves me is connected. So yeah.
I love it. Thank you so much, Joyce, for joining us and being up. I think, what time is it there? It's early in the morning?
No, it's actually because your times have changed. You have gone into daylight saving, I think.
Yes.
So our offset has changed a little bit. It's 11:15 a.m. now. Yeah.
Oh, okay, so it's not that early. I know I have some clients in New Zealand, and sometimes they're up at like 3 a.m. to talk to me, and I feel so bad. But I've done the same thing. I've had some sessions with people over in Australia and New Zealand, and I'm like up at 1 a.m. like ready.
Yeah. So the worst things happen in our winter, your summer, and then East Coast of the States. That's the worst one to try and organize. But it's it's all good. It's all good. We'll always find a way.
Exactly. Well, come back, please. I'll send you an email.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Joyce. I love you so much. And I'm so glad you're here. And you just inspire me every day that I see your posts and your messaging. It's just amazing. And for watching Go Where, we'll be right back with Eve Crow. So don't leave. And thank you, Joyce, so much. And have an amazing day. And,
thank you.
We'll be right
You're
back.
an inspiration yourself. Thank you.
Oh, thank
Bye.
you. Mwah. Thank you, guys. Well, hello, everybody. We are back already, and we are here with Eve Crow. Eve, welcome back. It's so good to see you.
Hi, Lisa. Nice to see you again. You are just cooking. I am so amazed every single email that I get, and you have an app now, and I'm just so grateful and honored to be a part of what you're doing. You're really creating community and world peace in a really big way. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, really, it's amazing. And you're intuitive, and you're psychic and intuitive and a healer, and you also can go from the right and left brain. I always have told you I love that about you as well, that you're doing all these techie things as well. So you're amazing.
Oh my gosh. Well, you're equally amazing. I've been seeing all of your readings and everything you're doing on Instagram, which is really amazing. And I know you do all of your ceremonies and sacred circles and things. So you also, it takes all of us, right? It takes a village to support what we're trying to do on the planet and to support compassion and nonviolence. And so what are you up to these days? Like, share with everybody what you're up to. I'm so glad you're here.
Thank you. I'm doing a lot of different things. I have been focused on the 4 series, which we've talked about in the past, and I'll touch on that. But things have opened also, because what I found this year is that, I really believe in everything that I do that balances me and gives me life and excitement and adventure that I want to do with other people. And when COVID hit, what I found is that if everything in our outer world is contingent upon what's happening in here, right? It's all an inside job. Everything is mirroring how we feel inside. A lot of people were bored. I can't go to concerts. I can't travel right now. I can't go to to the restaurant. What am I going to do? So a lot of people contacted me, and I started taking them through shamanic coaching and shamanic mentoring. And so with the shamanic coaching, it's been really exciting and adventurous for people because all of the excitement is right here. Every journey is completely different. So I had people journeying. I have 6 series and 9 and 12 series where people either have a goal. I would like to manifest more prosperity or my true love, or now that I have time, I'd like to, focus on my health or projects. And so I would give them journeys every single week to remove blockages, ceremonies to call in what they were wanting to call in, meeting their power animal, their spirit guide, and their angels, finding out what their ally is. People don't realize how important it is to know what your ally is. Let's say your ally is fire. When you're feeling off balance and depleted, then you light a fire, and that's going to nourish and replenish you. If your ally is water, then you would go to the ocean or speak to the spirit of the river close by. And so they're all tools that create this beautiful inner landscape that created an outer world for people and still is. So that's one thing that, I've been doing it for a while on the phone, but on Zoom, it's so exciting because I can see all of my clients all over the world now.
Mm-hmm.
And I can watch and see what they're doing instead of hoping. I'm hoping that they're rattling 3 times around the person. I can actually see what they're doing and show them things, and I can show them ceremonies and take out my drum and my rattle and show them how to smudge with feathers. It's just very powerful to do the shamanic coaching. And then the shamanic mentoring, there's a lot of people that are already practicing shamanism or other healing modalities, and they want to broaden their tools. And so same thing, we get onto Zoom and I take them through different processes and healing modalities. And it's just really, really empowering for people and really amazing to be able to see people. And at first I was really resistant to Zoom, but now I love it. I just feel like it's a great way to connect, and I'm not hopping on a plane to go see everybody anymore.
Yeah.
We can't hug them, but we can etherically hug and hold people and see, and time and space is an illusion. People can feel. I can always feel your love when you interview me. I can feel it coming through, and people can feel when you're connecting with them in that way. So those are 2 things that I really am on fire about right now and really loving. And I'm still doing the 4 series, which is the 4 sessions that I do. I've got a 98% success rate. Just because I track it, I call people and check in 6 months or a year later. And how has your life changed after these 4 sessions? And these are sessions I did on myself that the spirits gave me that started changing people's financial picture and more prosperity coming in, and people meeting their true love, people that hadn't had a date in maybe 20 years, all of a sudden meeting somebody, and better health and a new home and ancestral clearings and lineage clearings and karmically releasing different patterns. And that's been really powerful as well. I'm still doing a lot of that. But you and I talked one time and you said, I think you're going to be adding some more things to your palette and to your repertoire. And you were right. The shamanic coaching and shamanic mentoring are really, really fun and exciting. And the other thing I'm doing.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead. I was just saying that sounds really exciting, but go ahead.
Yeah. And then I'm also doing monthly clearings for people where people just, sign up for 6 months or a year, and I journey over to their home and I clear their home and their land and their car and their pets and their children, so that every month they just get completely cleansed and cleared out. All their chakras get balanced and aligned, and they stay healthy and vibrant. And I do it all through a shamanic journey. And that's been really empowering for people as well, because we just pick up things as we go along. And it's easier to do the whole family in a journey than to get on the phone or to work with one person at a time. So I've been doing a lot of that for people. Right now, I have about 12 people per month that every month they get their clearing, and they'll send me little things. My daughter feels this, or there's a spirit in so and so's bedroom, or so and so's leg hurts, and the dog has digestion problems. And so I feel like I'm really taking care, as best the spirits and I should say, are holding space and really holding people as they move through all of the different transitions of how fast the world is spinning and how chaotic it can feel sometimes, and just the stress of watching the news. And I'm really grateful to be able to hold people in that way and to assist them in staying balanced.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Now, I know you also have a special prize for all the participants, or for if you participate. So if you go to oneheartoneearth.net and you go ahead and subscribe to all of our channels that are in our network of conscious content, you are entered to win prizes, and you have a prize in there. Do you want to share a little bit about what you're giving away for this
Oh,
event?
sure, sure. I'm giving away an hour of my time and a half hour reading and a half hour of a healing. And we can just come together and decide what type of reading. Sometimes people want to hear about their past lives. Sometimes people want to talk about currently what's going on or the future, or their children. And then we have that other half hour to align to something, maybe to align to a dream. And I also wanted to offer to the first 3 people that contact me, I'm also doing something with my miniature donkeys. And I'm doing different Zoom parties, but I'm also doing private videos, and people are loving them. So let's say it's your birthday or your friend's birthday or your daughter's birthday. I set up my tripod in the paddock and I say, happy birthday, Lisa. This is Kimba and Stardust. And they'll do different tricks and come up to the camera, and I make a personalized video for people. And I'm finding it's really opening people's hearts because the donkeys are cute and silly and goofy and fun, and they're very healing. And then they can always follow up by going to my YouTube page and seeing all of the different videos, or Instagram or Facebook, the videos of the donkeys rolling or running together and hee-hawing, and they're very heart opening and healing. So I'd like to offer to the first 3 people that contact me a private um, donkey video, just personalized for you or whoever you would like me to make it for. And so that's really exciting as well. Yeah.
Oh, that's so cute. I love it so much. And time sure flies in our little short segments today, but I want to make sure, why don't you share with everybody how they can find you and how they can get in touch with you so that they can work with you?
My website, I find, I'll spell it for you, but it's pretty easy to just Google search my name, Eve Crow, and I'm in Massachusetts, Eve Crow, Massachusetts. That might be an easier way, but I'll spell it for you. It's Eve B. Crow, and it's 2 E's in the beginning. It's EEVE, B like bird, CROWE.com. And that's legally how it's spelled. And I also find the best way to reach me really is texting, because I'm near my phone more than my email, which is 239-658-4144. Again, 239-658-4144. And I don't mind if people text me because I shut off my phone. When I go into dream time, I have clients all over the world, and it's just the quickest way to reach me, especially if you want to have the donkey video and want to be the second or third caller or whatever. But I'm really grateful for you and what you're doing in the world. And thank you. I'm honored that you've invited me to be a part of your mission.
Oh, well, thank you so much, Eve. I love you so much. And I'm sure we will be connecting later this year. And much love to you. And thank you to everybody who's watching. We're going to be back in mere moments with Heather Bryant. So stay tuned and I'll see you there. And thank you so much, Eve.
You're welcome. Bless you a thousandfold. Thank you, Lisa. Bye,
Right
everyone.
back at you.